Daniel and Kojo had been fishing all day and caught nothing. They were sitting in the shade with the rest of the villagers feeling discouraged. When they looked up, they wondered what those Bruni were doing in their village. How happy they were to hear that these Americans had brought news of Jesus in the form of a talking Bible. They were full of joy when they heard they could have the scriptures in their own language. Now, a bad day had been turned into one of the best days of their lives. One man told us, "I used to be a Muslim, but now I'm a Christian. Nobody else has been killed and buried and raised up again. Not Muhammad, not Moses, not Isaac, nobody." For our part, we had been reluctant to cold call on a village because we feared we may commit a blunder, causing offense and ruining a chance to bring the scriptures to a village. Emmanuel, however, had wanted us to observe the local fishing method. When we drove past some people pulling in a net, he stopped the car and asked us to come with him to watch the villagers work. Emmanuel pulled with the villagers on the net for just a few seconds. They were done pulling for now and wanted to take us to the man in charge. We were all taken to meet with the son of the chief. He wanted to know what we were doing here, and Emmanuel explained about the talking Bible. We were immediately welcomed with joy by 4 believers, including the son of the chief. He wanted a talking Bible for his village. We did not have a Bible with us in their language, but we promised to send one to them from America. They followed us to the car and stood with us talking for a long time, apparently reluctant to see us go. We prayed for them, and they prayed for us. We left them with a promise to send the Word of God to them as soon as we could. The day before, in a village a day's journey to the north, several people were sitting under a tree. They watched as we drove up. Before we could get out, they recognized Emmanuel and began to call to him enthusiastically. He turned to us and said, "They are begging me not to take their talking Bible from them." When we got out of the car and greeted them, they received us with joy. The man in charge had a very swollen and black foot. Emmanuel explained that he had been bitten by a cobra 2 days before. Tori asked if we could pray for him, and he gratefully accepted. We laid hands on him and prayed that God would heal him. After the excitement died down, we heard a voice speaking constantly in the background. They pointed in the direction of the voice and asked Emmanuel if he could hear the talking Bible. We could hear in the distance. It was being used as we spoke.
Are followers of Jesus, and we love to meet other people who love Jesus.
Yesus,